Under this head cover, I have what could be the most forgiving golf club ever released. Yes, that is a 9, it's not a 6. Hi everyone, my name's James Robinson and welcome back to this YouTube channel. Today I have the XXIO 14 Series 9 wood. This thing features a Canon sole, so make sure you stay tuned to find out what that means. But this could be one of the most forgiving clubs I've ever seen. Now the head actually looks tiny. It's 23 degrees and it is designed just to help make basically any shot outside 150 yards that bit easier. Not like taking off this thing here. Tell you what, they don't want you getting into that, Bob, do they? Today we're going to put it through its paces, see exactly just how good it is, because... Do we go there? Do we go there already, Bob?
Do it. No, don't do it. No.
What, the price?
No.
Do we tell them the price? $550. Now, it's not cheap, but XXIO aren't cheap. They're the brand, they're kind of like a brand of Srixon. It's Dunlop, actually, the owners of this company. But tell you, it's taking them getting into, isn't it? I hope you're all still here to witness just how good and forgiving and game-changing this club could be. So, let's hit some shots. Let's find out exactly how good it is, because I want to see if a club this small, I'm not going to lie, I think it looks fantastic. You can see we've got a lovely etch face in there. That's the Bi-Flex face. And then we have that active wing as well on the back, which when we tested the driver of this, I basically said it's impossible to hit this driver right. Impossible. So if you struggle hitting the driver right, it could be the club for you. Same with the 9 wood. How far would you anticipate it goes at 23 degrees? Anything around 180? I'd be happy with. We've got the launch monitor set up behind us here, so we're going to hit some shots off some tees and into some greens and out of the rough, because like I put this head down at the ball, like the profile of it is tiny, isn't it? I don't think that's going to suit every golfer, but I do think if you're the traditional golfer, maybe that's getting on a little bit, and you're the senior golfer and you're used to seeing clubs like this, it could be music to your ears if you want to spend the money. So it has got quite a soft shafting, so I might have to excuse a couple of shots as we get used to it, but I'm really looking forward to this. Let's see. I'll tell you what, that's gone way better than I anticipated it would on the first shot. That was really, really enjoyable as a shot. Sounds fantastic. Bob, we said that I wanted it about 180, didn't we? What if we over-deliver? What do you think it's gone?
187.
199. I did try to play it down because of the shaft, so we've got a nice low spin. 222 total. Now, I don't think we're going to get that consistently, but if we do, and we get that launch and that flight, we might be onto something here, because whenever I get clubs like this, we are going to try and put this in the hands of a slower swing speed golfer, because that's who it's designed for, and that's absolutely fine. But I think I always play better when I'm testing a club that has like a soft regular shafting. If I can feel my way into the swings, not try and absolutely go for it. Like, what was the club head speed there? My club head speed there was 91. So for a club of that length, that's not the highest of club head speeds, but because I'm just trying to kind of pat it down there, is it a better way of playing golf? The feel was really nice. That was much lower. That was a Healy strike. Now this is where the loft might help us. You know, I've nearly missed that, to be honest, and that's more in line with where I would anticipate that it was. I've gone after it a little bit more. Club head speed shot up. It's a 170 and it's a 195 total. So the beauty about this is I've hit a really, really good shot that I was wowed by, and I've hit a god-awful shot, as you can see from the two different ball flights, and they've gone, what, 5 yards difference, total distance? This is where, for me, you could really start to improve, not just off the tee, but in general, and this would replace, what, maybe a 5-iron? Yeah. Have I just taken my mark out there, Bob? I feel like I've caught it a bit. We're still on. Right, come on. 200 yards again. That's a carbon copy of the last one. That's 2 bad ones. And I felt the club kind of turn over there because it was such a bad strike. Now, we want consistency. That's what this video is about. Is this the most consistent club in the world? It's gone pretty much the same yardage. See, the club head speed is edging up because I've got comfortable with the first shot. I've then tried to go after it a little bit more. 204 total. Let's put it in some different scenarios. Let's put it in the fairway, let's put it in the rough, and see if this could be the new 200-yard club for everyone. Because 200 yards is that distance, isn't it? That's really, really tough, and no one seems to do that well. Would you be the guy with a 9-wood in the bag, Bob? You're not that guy. Because I think there is a bit of a trend with high lofted woods. Now, I think calling a 9-wood 23 degrees is a bit much, because I remember back in the day a 5-wood was like, what, 21? Like a 5-wood now is 19, isn't it? That used to be a 4-wood. But we're 200 yards out, we're in the rough, and we're just going to put the ball in different lies. I think this is where this can really help. Ball's above the feet a bit. That's gone a bit left, but it's launched so easily. We've just caught that branch, unfortunately, but if we talk about how it's come out, 220, that's outrageous. 201 carry, better club speed. I'm better with this when I have a lower club speed. Obviously spin rate down because we are out of the rough. And realistically, like, that wasn't sitting good. I'm just going to again move it. That sat a bit better. Is that sat okay? You wouldn't fancy a 5-iron, would you? Right, similar to the driver, I'm going to aim it right. Wow. How good did that sound? That honestly sounded incredible. It's Mr. Green to the left. It's a lovely big high draw again. Again, like, we want to talk numbers. I've got the club head speed nice and accurate now and down at 95. It's carried 211. It's 214 total, a lovely big high towering one. I can't believe how easy it's making these shots. And yes, we've hit both of them left, but that can be the shaft, it can be the club turning over a bit. I feel like there is a plus version of these for the higher swing speeds, and that could really be a fantastic. This is sat awful, by the way. This one you're going to have to try and, you like, punch and use that 20 degrees of static loft and produce some dynamic loft. Get it out there. Like that. Look at that! Wow! Did you see that? That's outrageously good. And all those 3 shots have carried just over 200 yards. Club speed the same. That spin, yeah, 5,000 spin out of there is outrageous. 212. We've got a 211, a 204, and a 212 out of 3 totally different lies in the rough. This could honestly be what I'm hoping it could be. And often we test clubs and they're not that. But for anyone who's got a slower swing speed, for anyone who does want that easy to hit club, the grudge I would have with it is looking at the head size that's on screen now. If you want more forgiveness, it could be quite daunting looking down at that size club head. That just is what it is. I think because it's a 9-wood, they've obviously made it so that it can be sleek and get through the rough and stuff like that. But let's test it where I think it could be a bit of a secret weapon for golfers around the world, especially if you're called Brett Cooper. Because you see, one of the places that so many golfers can struggle is, yes, from 200 yards, but also from 20 yards. And this is where this club could be an absolute game changer. You can see we have that lovely big wide sole on the bottom here, and it's very rounded off and flat.
Is that the Cannon sole?
That's the Cannon sole, Bob. I've said rounded off and flat. It's not rounded off, it's very flat. That's going to act like bounce. With 23 degrees of loft on here, you could literally just stand here and go, you know what, I hate this kind of tight lie, so I'm just going to dink them up with this. And the more you practice this, the better you get, and it becomes like an element of almost cheating. You could put this, you could use a 7-iron, but the fact that the face is so reactive, the ball just kind of cannons off, and the fact it's got so much loft, you can see it probably carries to like here. And the more you do that, the more you really do just start to generate consistency. And if you struggle with shots like this, you can be more aggressive, you can be more attacking, you can stop worrying. That's sat down a little bit, that one. And you can see again just how consistent we are. They're all attacking, they're all probably 5 feet past. So all I'd start to do is have a bit of a practice session and work on, right, how hard do I have to hit it? Because all I'm doing is moving backwards and forwards like I would do with a putt, and it can be an absolute game changer from the tee, but it can also be a game changer around the greens. Guys, if you enjoyed that, smash that subscribe button below. That is the XXIO 14 Series 9-wood. If you enjoyed it, smash that subscribe button below. Lots more to come, and we'll see you all at the same time tomorrow.